Hello everyone, you are on Pavlik's channel. My name is Ekaterina. And today we have another recipe with you, quite an original, modern and very popular in many countries. This is a spring roll. Such a dish is served for the Chinese New Year, widely popular across Asia. In general, this is such a collective image because spring rolls can be absolutely diverse variants of fillings, methods, and we will prepare today, that is, without frying. You can just prepare it with me today, that is, without frying. You can just slightly fry it on a small amount of oil, you can do all this in a fryer. But all these dishes have one thing in common, all this is prepared using rice paper. Today, we will prepare a vegetarian version of this dish with you. It's the lightest one. Firstly, this recipe is light because it doesn't require any additional preparation. We don't need to prepare anything, we will just quickly cut everything up and roll it up now. Secondly, it's light in terms of the ingredients used. After I couldn't fit into some of my summer things, I decided to make some changes. But that's not what we're talking about now. In general, if you have a similar problem like mine, then this is, in principle, an option for you too. Well, let's proceed to the preparation, and actually here is our entire set of products. We will be using fungchosa with you. The set can be absolutely any. I will be using multicolored peppers because they will simply look much prettier. Cucumber, carrot, multicolored peppers, already so beautiful. Here is our main ingredient. This rice paper's packaging should have instructions on how to prepare it. I personally have a version where you just need to drop it into hot boiling water for 3 to 4 seconds. Let's start with fungchosa. I'll take just one pack like this as I won't be making a lot. We'll add a little salt so it's not completely tasteless. And we pour boiling water over it for about 5 to 7 minutes. Now let's get started with our filling. I'll start with the peppers because the length of these plastic strips will determine the length of my roll. To make it all look more appealing, they should be approximately the same length. Accordingly, we do the same with all the vegetables. And now we simply cut it into these small strips. By the way, the same story with the onion. We take and cut our green onion stalks into the same size. It's already bright and beautiful enough for us. You need to drain the water from the fungchosa. I also, so to speak, slightly trimmed it so that it wasn't so long. And that's it. We are now ready and we start making our rolls. Some of my leaves look like this, as if, someone didn't finish eating them. Just when they are not soaked in water before cooking, they really look like paper. It just fell apart. There is such a more rough side here, it will be the inside and the smooth one will be the outside. We let this go for 3 to 5 seconds in the water. You can use salad leaves, then you will have a completely green and such a green circle, for example, when you will cut it. And such a green circle, for example, when you will be cutting it. We will now try several options with you. I'll go in this order to lay out the vegetables. Green cucumber, and here we have a red pepper, yellow pepper, carrot, orange. So, I'm saying the color as if you don't know the name of the colors. We put the fungchosa here, we try to make it just simple. It will be more sympathetic in the cut and a green bean, just simple. It will be more sympathetic in the cut and a green bean. I didn't forget about the colors. And here you can already observe how doughy it turns out for us with you. It is very and sticky. The main thing here is also not to hold for a long time, otherwise it will stick. The main thing here is also not to hold for a long time, otherwise it will start to tear. We start to roll up here. We have a little torn, it was therefore accurate. And we start to roll up here. We have a little torn, it was therefore accurate. And now let's wrap all this in a salad leaf. We do the same thing with cucumbers, peppers, carrots, fungchosa and green onions. There is another option on how to use the salad leaf. You can also take it and roll it up like this strip. Then you will simply have such a bunch of greens in the cut, so to speak. This is the perfect option, it handled everything. For those who have never tried rice paper, it doesn't have any taste at all. It's basically here just to hold the shape of our rolls. It's absolutely tasteless. Essentially, it's like a dough. The only thing that might please you here is the variety of sauces. So this option, it's just right. You can just use soy sauce, add, for example, lemon juice, ginger, wasabi. Don't add anything at all, just dip it in soy sauce and it will be delicious. The sauce was sensational. And if you add, for example, shrimp, chicken, squid, anything you want, even pork can be fried, at least with today's sauce, it's second to none. At least with today's sauce, it's second to none. Honestly, I thought it would be worse. In general, I have one result. Decent, it's edible. Well, that's all for me on this. Be sure to subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to hit the bell to get notifications about new videos. And by the way, I want to congratulate my YouTube friends and Vika from the Recipes channel, and also subscribe to my channel, don't forget, because I also have just a little bit left to 10,000. Tomorrow I will celebrate 10,000 subscribers. Joke. Well, you've been with Ekaterina from the Paprika channel. Try something new. Experiment. See you soon.